Welcome back to Tiny Grimes Games, and I'm here today with my first look at the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Quest. So what is Pokemon Quest? Pokemon Quest is essentially a freemium game, and what I mean by that is, like many freemium games, if you look up here at the top, there's a battery that says 5 out of 5, and what that essentially means is your play is gated to be in short bursts. You won't be able to sit down and play this game all day. Rather, it's a game designed for, a 10-minute burst, a 5-minute burst, a 20-minute burst. You use up your energy, which is in the form of the battery here, and then you're done for quite some time, as it takes about 25 minutes to a half hour for each one of these energy to re-engage. So it's going to be quite a while. So like every 3 hours or so, you play for 20 minutes. So the question then is it a good freemium game? And I'll say this, so far I have been enjoying it actually. It does what good freemium games do best. So it gives you that feeling that you're progressing. So every time you win a battle, you're going to get rewards. Your Pokemon will gain experience, so their level will go up. I'm level 9 with my Farfetch'd. You're going to gain these Power Stones, which is fun. You have all these Power Stones. You can choose which ones you're going to put on each Pokemon. It gives you this feeling that you're progressing, you're getting stronger. You go in, you do these levels. You win every time. Like, I've never lost a battle. It gives you that feeling of accomplishment, of progressing. They're Pokemon, so it's fun. Even though they're blocky, they're still cute and blocky. So essentially, it does that all really well. It also has this really weird way of recruiting Pokemon. It's not what you're used to, I'm sure. Instead, what you do is you cook up a meal, and then that food will lure in Pokemon that just join your crew. And then when you accomplish certain things like beat areas, you get these trophies. So it basically takes all the elements of these freemium games that we're used to and throws them into this game. The question I have is this. Yes, I'm having fun now. I'm really enjoying the game. I don't know, an hour in. But with most freemium games, what they do is they sort of lure you in, and they're like, it's fun, right? It's fun. You're always successful. Look how much fun you're having. And then wham, the door slams in your face and they say, okay, if you would like to continue being successful, pay us X amount of dollars to get upgrades, to get whatever it is you need. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes was a game I played a lot. They were the masters of being like, okay, we released a new character. He is $80. And you're like, what kind of lunatic would purchase that? And then you go look at the leaderboards and it's all that character, and you're like, a lot of lunatics. So the question is, will that happen in this game? And a better question is, when will it happen? Because that's how freemium games make money. But then the second question is, what exactly is the point of all of this? And that I haven't quite grasped. Is it simply gather up every Pokemon in the game and then be like, I am the Pokemon master? Or is there going to be some content that gets introduced where now they're like battling against other humans? I don't really know yet. I'm sort of eager to see where that goes. But what I do want to do as part of the first look is show you all what a battle looks like. Because battles are really interesting. And look at this. I've already encountered a paywall issue that you can only have so many Power Stones. So luckily I have some pretty terrible ones, so I'm going to go ahead and recycle this one. I don't know if this is 1 of 9. Okay, I guess it's saying you can do up to 9. So I got some resources, fine. All right, so there is one of the issues that we're going to see. I think we have to recycle one more because we're going to go over. And it's fine. I have plenty of bad Power Stones right now, so it's going to be more of an issue as we go a little farther along. But let's go ahead and take a look at what a battle looks like. It's really weird. Like, it is not what you're used to with Pokemon. It's very freemium oriented, where a lot of these freemium games, they don't give you a lot of control over your battles. Sometimes they're just like random. And look at this. The dudes just run around and they find guys to fight. And then you do have some freedom in like what skill you're going to pick and win. This is especially true with Growlithe because he has to be accurate. Look at him down there, like breathing fire at nothing. So if you're not really good with Growlithe, it actually is a problem, which is kind of neat. I like that. But it definitely doesn't feel like a high skill intensive game, though there are some skills and like figuring out when to use various abilities, when to scatter your guys away from big abilities. So it's not that it is no skill, it's just a weird thing to get used to, that you're just Pokemon walking around doing stuff and you have no control. Like, look, they're just doing their thing. So we killed some bad guys. We're going to go over here. It looks like we're ready to face the big bad guy of each level. So you generally have to fight a guy. So it's a Psyduck, and I think we'll be able to take... Oh, this is not the big bad guy. This is apparently just another guy. Okay, now... Nope, still not the big bad guy. Jumping the gun here. If there even is a big bad guy here, I'm not 100% sure there will be. All right, but this is the battle, and it's the first time I did it, I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But because there is skill over what abilities you're going to use, when you're going to use them, again, there was Growlithe up there doing nothing. It's interesting. I don't hate it. Okay, here we go. Facing a Golduck. Notice he's big giant. I'm gonna guess he's gonna summon some more guys because it's only him. When is Growlithe gonna go now? Oh, look at that. He backed up and Growlithe is now shooting the air. I'm so bad with Growlithe. I may actually just remove him. That may be a me problem or a computer problem. I don't know which, but it's hard to hit with Growlithe. It really is. The other cool thing is you get to pick who you're going to be at the start. Do you want to be Squirtle? Do you want to be Charmander? Do you want to be Pikachu? For some reason, I like picking Squirtle. He's fun. All right, so that's combat. As you see, we got experience. No one leveled up, but I did get an item. I got this sturdy stone, which I will end up putting on someone. I got some more, I don't know, fruits, resources, whatever they're called, to go into my stew for when I can recruit more Pokemon. That's another wall, is this soup that it's every 5 battles. So my bottom line initial take on Pokemon Quest is it is a fun freemium game, but be very clear on this. It is a freemium game which by nature tend to be exploitative. Know that going in. Know that you're probably going to hit a moment where you just have to back away and go, that was a fun run. Thanks. I enjoyed myself. But this is not a game you can go deep with. It's not a game you're going to be able to spend tons of time on every day. It's a little fun time waster. It might be better suited playing on the phone than the Switch because you'll have more access to it regularly throughout the day, which is kind of what you need to do with it. I'm playing it on the Switch because it's not on mobile devices yet, but it will be soon. What has your take been on Pokemon Quest? Are you enjoying it at all, or are you just going, this is a travesty, they have wronged the Pokemon franchise? I'm curious what your take is, and I'll see you next time on Tiny Grams Games.